We look forward to gathering once again for worship starting on June 21st. It has been such a long time since we've been able to get together to worship together. But we will have to do some changes to protect one another, to protect the body of Christ, to not share the disease. So we will use only one entrance, this front entrance. Some of you are used to using the back entrance, but we will all use the front entrance. The front door will be open for you. You will enter, you will stay 6 feet apart. Once we get into the lobby, there are tape marks on the floor 6 feet apart. And then as the person in front of you moves, you advance to the next mark. And then eventually you will get into the sanctuary. More about that later.
I'm Jane Mahoney. We will wear masks in church as a sign of our love for each other. You must keep your nose and mouth covered at all times. Otherwise, the mask will not protect you or others.
Hi, everyone. Good news. Soon we'll be able to gather together again for worship. Things are going to look a little different. For one thing, you'll notice hand sanitizer at the entrance to the church. We are all going to use it upon entering. Short of washing your hands, hand sanitizer is the best thing we can do to kill germs and stop the spread of illness. So we're all going to do that and keep each other safe. In the meantime, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon.
When you enter the sanctuary, a guide will seat you in the section of pews that will be used for that service. Following the service, the guides will dismiss us pew by pew.
Although we will be entering by the entrance next to the baptismal font, a wonderful way to remember our baptisms into Christ as we enter the church through holy baptism, we will suspend our custom of having real water in the font. So you can remember your baptism, but you will not be able to use the water to make the sign of the cross. Again, water is a place where the virus can breed and where many people would touch it. And so as we go by, remember your baptism, but we will not have water. Initially, when we gather for worship, we will have 3 smaller services. Because our nave, our sanctuary, is relatively large, we'll use just one section in turn for each service. So perhaps this might be the 8 o'clock service, and then this might be the 9:15 service, and this might be then the 10:30 service. That way, we can stay apart and yet not reuse the same pews over and have to worry about disinfecting after each shift of people for worship.
For those of you who don't know, I'm Nancy Cooper, and I'm going to be in charge of reservations. As you probably know, we can only have 25 people per session, so you're going to have to know when you call me which service you want to go to. Thank you. Look forward to hearing from you soon.
Hymnals and Bibles are great resources for worship. But during this pandemic, so that we don't have to keep cleaning them and sanitizing them, we will publish the service in its entirety in a bulletin, give each person a bulletin, and ask them to take it home and not share it with others. And so the hymnals and the Bibles will be removed from the racks in order to minimize the number of places where we could leave viruses behind.
Hi, everyone. As we plan to begin opening for worship in person, some things will be very different. One of the things is that we will not be singing together for worship. We will not even be speaking together in unison. The reason is because of the little droplets called aerosols that can project out as far as 15 feet when we sing.
So for now, we won't be singing, we won't be speaking together in unison. Let's all be safe.
Hi, Audrey Christ here, Director of Music. We're going to be using cantors or song leaders when we come back to worship, someone to lead the singing, and I'm looking forward to returning to worship, as I'm sure you are too. See you then.
Hi, my name is Tanya Cartwright, and I am the Director of Faith and Family Ministries at Jerusalem Lutheran Church. I would like to talk to you about some safe practices for when we come back to church on June 21st. For the children's sermons, please remain seated and with your families. The children's sermons will be delivered from the front of the church or from the pulpit. Remember, we will not be giving out treats. And please, we ask that the children stay with their parents at all times. Talk to your kids about safe practices. Talk to them about social distancing. We want them to be safe. Also, I would like to talk to you about Vacation Bible School. Due to the regulations from the state, I feel like I am not able to accommodate an in-person Vacation Bible School this summer. We will be adapting and doing a new type of practice. We will have a drive-through Vacation Bible School for you. I will have more information as that is available, but be prepared to come and drive through and pick up packets that include crafts and snacks and maybe some videos and some fun things for you guys to do at home safely. I look forward to seeing you all. God bless you.
Hi, I'm Deb Reed, President of Jerusalem Lutheran Church Council. On June 21st, we will be returning to our church. But due to the character of the COVID virus, we will not be offering Holy Communion until a later time. Some other churches have begun offering communion, but are doing so in different ways. We will wait until we can properly and safely share this important sacrament. Because we will all be wearing face masks, communion cannot be safely distributed due to concerns about removing masks, touching masks, safely distributing the bread and wine, and maintaining a physical distance. I thank you for your understanding this matter. Until we meet, please stay safe and informed. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Words. I attend church at Jerusalem Lutheran in Schuylkill Haven, and I serve as your council secretary. Just want to let you know about a change in some things that we'll be doing when we return to in-person worship, primarily the handling of your offerings. We will place one offering plate centrally within the sanctuary. We will ask you to place your envelope in that plate, and it'll be taken care of after each service. We can't pass offering plate from person to person due to coronavirus. I hope you understand this change. Thank you for listening.
Staying physically apart while using the restroom is also important. And so the doors we propped open so we don't keep using the same doorknob or door handle. So when you come to the entrance, check, call in to see if anyone is using the bathroom. If it's empty, go in. We ask one person in the bathroom at a time, or if there's children, of course, an adult accompany them. If the bathroom is being used, we ask you to step back. There are blue tapes on the floor, 6 feet apart. Wait until the person leaves, and then your turn.
As our church prepares to begin in-person worship, prayerfully consider continuing to worship from home if you are ill, have a fever, or unusual cough or shortness of breath, or if you have a compromised immune system as a result of a prior surgery or illness. Continue to pray for an end to this pandemic so that we can all come back and worship together again.